What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another Puggy Tuber, coach of the coach of your Piedmont Riot Kickers, coming at you today with the quarterfinals of the Josh League. Today we are taking on our Week 1 opponent, who is Blazeman, coach of the Winchester Medichams. So we have a rematch. Yay. And unlike last time, he actually has a way to stop a Azumarill. So the only difference between let me go over his team, and I'm gonna tell you the one difference I feel like he made. Maybe there's more than one difference. I can't tell. But anyway, his team consists of Gouging Fire, Tera Necrozma. You just love to see it. My mortal enemy. You just love to see it. We have the Samurott Hisui, the Hatterene, the Tera Kilowattrel, the Bronzong, the Conkeldurr, the Clodsire, the Zoroark Hisui, and last but not least, the Thwackey. So my opponent's only form of hazard removal is Defog. So, and since it's specifically the Conkeldurr, obviously we're going to bring webs. We're not worried about defoggers. I do think he's going to bring the Conkeldurr, though, just so he can remove the webs, because the last time, for those of you who don't remember, we won 6-0 with Azumarill last time we played, because it was just webs, screens, belly drum, and then Azumarill just, flex on everybody. So I feel like my opponent is definitely going to bring Clodsire this time. Last time they had a Swampert, who, let's be honest, Swampert, you're not stopping Azumarill. Clodsire can, because one, you get unaware to ignore Belly Drum, or B, you can just run Water Absorb, and I can't really touch you with much except for ice moves, like Ice Spinner, for example. So I think he's going to bring Conkeldurr and Clodsire. I think he's going to bring Gouging Fire and Necrozma. Gouging Fire is a really strong setup mon in this game, and so is Necrozma. I think they'll bring the Kilowattrel because of the speed it provides. And last but not least, I think it's very possible we see Hatterene, because once again, last time we won mainly because of the web. So I feel like this time they could also bring Hatterene, because Conkeldurr can defog the webs, but Hatterene can just make sure they never get up. They can never come up in the first place. So to combat this team, first and foremost, we decided we're going to bring Peter Parker, the spot op. So yeah, we're running webs again. Stake out for the ability. Basically the exact same set we ran last time. 248 HP, 252 attack, 8 defense, Adamant Nature with sticky web, spikes, circle throw, and poison jab. If we can get a webs and spikes, that'll be great, because it breaks focus sashes, and it also chips mons that within range of stuff that might be just barely out of range. Circle throws for pivoting, for phasing things out, and then poison jab is literally only here because if he does bring Hatterene, and I feel like he's going to switch Hatterene into the webs, we can just click poison jab that turn, and yeah, no amount of investment is saving you from dying. So yeah, because of the stakeout boost. So yeah, that is Peter Parker. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only Loki, the Grimmsnarl, who is rocking his light clay as per the usual. Prankster for the ability. Now the set is different from the last time. Last time we ran double screens, parting shot, and spirit break. I think this time we're running. First of all, we're 252 HP, 100 attack, 156 defense, Adamant Nature with Reflect, Parting Shot, Stomping Tantrum, and Thunder Wave. We're running enough defense that a non-boosted Gouging Fire, except for Heat Crash and Flare Blitz, it shouldn't be able to really two-shot us, I think. We have Reflect because I'm more so scared of the physical attackers than the special attackers. We have Parting Shot so we can still pivot. We have T-Wave so we can slow down, set up threats like the Gouging Fire and the Necrozma. And we have Stomping Tantrum because if my opponent switches, if they see that we're T-waving and they try to switch Clodsire into the T-wave, because Stomping Tantrum, for those who doesn't know, the move itself doubles in power if your last move failed. It doesn't have to necessarily be Stomping Tantrum itself. So if Clodsire comes in on a T-wave, the T-wave will fail because you're a ground type. Cool. Now Stomping Tantrum is a base 150 move, and we have enough EVs that unless they are max defense, this should always kill them because it's a base 150 ground move coming off of freaking Loki, which is kind of crazy. So if this tech actually comes in play, that would be so great. But yeah, that is Loki the Grimmsnarl. Next on the team roster, we have the only Terra Captain we're bringing this week, the one, the only Kakashi the Thundurus Therian. We did not bring Thundurus last time. Last time we brought Okidogi, and my opponent told me they really thought Thundurus was coming. So I was like, you know what? Maybe this time they'll prefer Okidogi and I can just bring Thundurus and it can just go crazy. We're rocking the leftovers, Volt Absorb, Terra Flying, 80 HP, 252 special attack, 176 speed. So we're speed creeping the Gouging Fire, which by extension we outspeed the whole team because Kilowattrel is the only thing that's not affected by webs anyway. and Kilowattrel can't even touch us because of Volt Absorb and our electric typing. But we have Psychic, Terra Blast, Substitute, and Nasty Plot. Ideally, I want to set up on Clodsire because if it's not rocking a physical poison type move, it cannot touch us. And if it's only running Toxic as like, you know, a way to hit, you know what I'm saying. I can just sub on it because I'm faster and then just Nasty Plot. Even if it's unaware, I can eventually win the War of Attrition with Psychic, especially if we get like a Spadef boost. And then honestly, my opponent does not have a he does not have a Terra Blast flying switch in for days. I mean, he has Bronzong, but I'm very doubtful Bronzong even shows its face in this game. So if we Nasty Plot once and then Terra, like outside of Clodsire, everything on that team gets one-shotted. Except for Bronzong. But Bronzong's not coming. Trust me, guys. But yeah, that's Kakashi. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only, the little demon from last time, Raymundo the Azumarill, who once again is rocking their Citrus Berry, huge power, 4 HP. We're not gonna make the same mistake we made last time. We didn't run any HP, so when I went for the belly drum, I actually didn't pop my Citrus Berry at first, and that was kind of scary. But this time around, we made sure to do that. So we are 4 HP, max attack, max speed, Adamant Nature with Aqua Jet, Play Rough, Ice Spinner, and belly drum. If the Clodsire is not unaware, it will die to a +6 Ice Spinner, and if it is unaware, it gets two-shotted, and it should not be able to two-shot us with anything. And then after that, if we have webs up, it's the same deal as last time. Azumarill just tears through the team. Like nothing has changed to stop that except for Clodsire, who we can just ice. Either we're two-shotting him or we're going to one-shot him as one of the two. But unless Kilowattrel's Terra Water, that could actually change this, but we'll see. But yeah, that is Raymundo. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only, Flash, the Latios, who I also did not bring last time, but my opponent thought I would, so okay, let's bring it this time. He is rocking his Eject Pack, Levitate for the ability, 40 defense, 252 special attack, 216 speed, Modest Nature, because ideally we want to have the webs up, which means let's just run Modest and hit everything as hard as we possibly can. Most of this team dies to a Draco. A lot of things also just don't appreciate a Luster Purge, and then Psyshock is obviously here just for the Clodsire. Then we have Flip Turn for pivoting. We have Draco Meteor. We have Eject Pack though, because I do not want to drop a Draco on something and then my opponent goes into Necrozma, Gouging Fire, and just starts setting up for free. So this is a way to prevent that. And I'm also bringing Latios because last time they were Terra Fairy Necrozma, and I have a strong feeling this time they'll probably be Terra Poison because of Azumarill. So yeah, we're bringing our Latios to deal with that. But yeah, that is Latios. Next on the team roster, last but not least, you guys know this man was coming. He's the man, the myth, the legend himself, Sanji the Cinderace, who's rocking his heavy duty boots, Libero for the ability, max attack, 24 defense, 232 speed, Jolly Nature, Powerball, low kick, gunk shot, U-turn. I think we're speed creeping something. I forgot what it was. But anyway, pretty much it's all the moves we need to hit something. It's all there is to it. Not really much more needs to be said. So without further ado, guys, actually, I think I might have changed low kick last second for I might have changed it for Sucker Punch because low kick and gunk shot did the same damage to Gouging Fire. I can't remember because like my team is in the game, so I can't look at it because I'm doing this right now. But just know low kick could be Sucker Punched. It's always a possibility. But anyway, guys, that's the team. I think I've said everything that needed to be said. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Blazeman. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, so we are connected with our opponent, Blazeman, also known as Robert. So he has brought a Terra Poison Necrozma, which I'm happy I brought my god dang Latios. That was definitely like, because I don't think y'all guys understand how last minute Latios was. Let me see, he also has Kilowattrel, Gouging Fire. No Samurai. He did bring the Hatterene. So there's Hatterene. And last but not least, we have Clodsire. So, the only thing that's going to outspeed Thundurus is going to be Kilowattrel, which it does naturally. So I don't actually have to get webs up turn 1. So what we're going to do is lead Cinderace. Cinderace beats... Honestly, bro, Cinderace OHKOs half this team by itself. So we're going to just lead Cinderace and take it from there. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Because I feel like it's likely they'll either A, lead with Claude, in which case we're going to go into Latios, or B, they could lead with this behemoth. Alright. That's an option. That's definitely an option. So what we're gonna do is U-turn into... We're just gonna U-turn into Spite Ops, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna U-turn into Spite Ops because we don't need the... Let me see. Like, we don't need webs as bad as we did last time, right? So let's see. And since he's only Tera poison on the Necro, I'm assuming that means he has zero intention of terroring the other thing. So we're gonna go into this and click... Actually, no, we're gonna go into U and just circle throw this thing out. Because I don't think webs are like... They're not like the end all be all in this match. Yeah, we gotta circle throw him out. Now, if he has Burning Bulwark with this set, good, you know, that's good prep on his part. So we're going to circle throw here. Spite Ops, you just are not allowed to miss. It's that simple. Okay. They go for that. They go for that. So we're going to circle throw him out. Because, bro, why are you setting up in front of us? Get your behind out of here. Now, the thing is, until Hatterene goes down, Latios is... This did not get any better, bro. This did not get any better. It instantly got worse. What kind of luck is this? We can save him as a... We can save this guy as a sack. Tera Poison, you're gonna have Tera Blast. I think it's important we T-Wave this thing. It's just very important we T-Wave you. It is very important we T-Wave you. This is so funny. Like, I don't think you guys understand just how funny this actually is. This is very hilarious. Why are we in front of this? Okay. We have to go into you. We have no choice. They go for Photon Geyser. We're going to... Do we T-Wave them? Do we T-Wave them? Do we dare to T-Wave? Because if we get this play wrong, Hatterene can come in and... Wait, can you Magic Bounce T-Wave to a... Wait, we found this out last game against the Espeon. You can absolutely Magic Bounce that. I kind of just have to go for the T-Wave, though. It's our safest play. Okay. I mean, he could be Lumberry, too. That's also a thing. Are you Lumberry? No. Yes. Maybe so. Good. So now we're going to just get a Reflect up. And then Parting Shot out. Because I feel like this is physical. So we're going to Reflect and then Parting Shot out. I'm assuming they went for Dragon Dance, maybe? I'm assuming they went for Dragon Dance? It's also possible they went for... I mean, what move do you get? I mean, what, X-Scissor? I mean, it's neutral, I guess. I was kind of expecting them to... Alright, so who comes out? Hatterene? Salmon... Huh? Ooh. We're about to hit you with that. Ooh, we about to hit you with that. We about to hit you with that. Yeet. Let me see. What do you go for? They could go for Toxic here though, which would suck. So let me think. How does this work? How is this gonna work? I think what we do is just... Do we Parting Shot on it? Like, if we Parting Shot, who do we go into? Like, who wants to actually potentially get poisoned? I mean, how important is... Now that Necrozma is paralyzed, it's kind of... We do want to keep this around. Here's the thing. I think Stomping Tantrum 2-shots this. So we're just going to go for the Stomping Tantrum, and if he sets rocks, then we just go into Cinderace. Oh, so you're bulky. Like, you're bulky. Oh, you're Rocky Helmet, too. So it's a good thing we didn't just go straight into It's a good thing we didn't just go straight into... Actually, I think we can go into Thundurus now. Because I don't think they click top... I could be wrong, but I don't think they click Toxic twice. I could be wrong, but I don't think they click Toxic twice. So we're gonna go into You have got to be freaking kidding me. Well, we'll be right back. Alright, we are back more or less where we were at. So, I think here we just go into Oh my gosh, bro. If I get this play wrong, we just lose. Because I don't think he has... Okay. His attacking moves is... His one attacking move is probably EQ. I don't think he has EQ and Poison Jab, and I don't think you... I don't think you click Toxic twice. I don't think you click it twice. Not if I'm hitting you with super effective Stomping Tantrums, bro. I don't think you click it twice. I mean, you could. And if you do, good play on you, bro. That's all I can say. Good play on you. They hit Recover. Okay, so they have Recover Toxic. Bro, I'm assuming they also have Rocks and EQ. So we're going to go for a sub right here. We're going to go for a sub right here. We are going to sub right here. One of two things happens. Either they have Poison Jab and they click it into us, which if they do, okay, the moveset is probably Poison Jab, EQ. Because there's no freaking way you pull up knowing that Empoleon is possible and you have no way to hit it. When your team doesn't switch into it that well. So either they're... So, let me see. Did they go for Gunk Shot? Okay. I see what he's working with. I see what he's working with. Oh, but it can't break our sub. That means you're super, like, just really bulky. So what I think we do, since we know that, is just... I'm going to Nasty Plot and then sub the next turn. Because, I don't know. Either you could be Water Absorb or you are... Either you're Water Absorb or you're Unaware, obviously. Not to mention we can... Bro, I feel like we can stall out the Gunk Shots too. And then on top of that, we just need him to miss one. Because now we know it takes two for him to kill us. Okay. Not kill us, but... So basically one Gunk Shot is doing roughly... One Gunk Shot is doing roughly... It's doing less than 25%. I know that much. Unless he just low rolled us on the first one. I don't know. But we're going to sub again. We're going to sub again because we don't know if he's unaware or not yet. Because, I'm just saying, last time we played this guy, we 6-0'd him with a Azumarill. So I could, but the thing is, we 6-0'd him with a setup Azumarill. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that wasn't like some kind of roll or something. But last time we 6-0'd him with a setup Azumarill. So maybe, just maybe, you know, so he's recovered once. He's Gunk Shot it. He has now clicked Gunk Shot 3 times. So he has to Gunk Shot again. And here's another thing. If he misses even one of these, bro, that's just gonna be really big for us. If you miss even one Gunk Shot, that'll be really big for us. So are you unaware or are you Water Absorb? You are... Okay. 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 Free turn. You love it. Especially considering, I think... I mean, bro, what is Kilowattrel going to kill us with? Like, in all seriousness, what is Kilowattrel going to kill us with? And honestly, even if he breaks our sub, we just sub again, bro. I don't see any reason not to. Especially after that Spadef drop. That was big, I have to acknowledge it. And if he switches out here, that's gonna just be really big for us, because last I checked, nothing on this team is taking a plus. Bro, even Hatterene, depending on the investment, has a chance to die to a plus. Like, if he's a defensive, like physically defensive Hatterene instead of being Spadef, that thing is dead. And even then, if we still have our sub up, you guys get the idea. So we know that they're unaware. They are unaware, which means, I mean, I think Ice Spinner still out damages Aqua Jet. Okay, so how much damage are they going to do? I mean, not how much damage they do. First of all, can we make them miss a gunk shot? Can you please miss a gunk shot? Can you please miss gunk shot? Miss gunk shot. Miss gunk shot. There we go. There we go. I didn't ask. Listen, bro. I am the guy who knows more about freaking 90-something% moves than anybody. Oh, that's why we were eating the gunk shot, the reflect. I'm sitting here like, bro, there has to be a conceivable reason as to why we're not, like, you know. You guys get the idea. Like, I'm sitting here like, there has to be a reason, bro. And here's the thing, he can't switch into this. You have to either go Hatterene or go Necrozma, and no matter who you go into, they're going to die the following turn. They're going to die the following turn. And even if this thing comes back out in front of us, Cinderace beats you, Azumarill beats you, Latios beats you, Spidops and, you know, Spidops and Grimmsnarl unfortunately can't, but the fact that 4 out of 6 of my Pokemon beat you straight up, that's big for us. His only choice is to go into Kilowattrel. And then Kilowattrel has to hit, I don't know, something. But regardless, though, that's 1 for Thundurus. Clodsire is down. Bro, I never thought in 1,000 years I would be talking about a Thundurus beating a Clodsire. Now, if we can beat Ting Lu, that would be even more impressive, but never in 1,000 years did I think I'd be talking about Thundurus beating a Clodsire. Thunderbird. Hey, Thunderbird, you're about to eat this Thunder... Wait. We don't Tera yet. We just go for this... Wait, let me double check. A +2 Psychic kills this thing, right? Because the reason I don't want to Tera yet, we should... Because if I Tera, then we don't resist flying anymore. They can't hit us with an electric move. Let me see. Thundurus. Thundurus. How much time do we have? We have 30 seconds. Thundurus. Nasty plot. Why do I not already have Thundurus pulled up on my thing? We can kill with... Yeah, we kill. We kill with Psychic. Let's just click Psychic. Does this break our sub? It breaks our sub. Okay, that's cool. I mean, it's not cool, but it's cool. As long as this kills, I think we just 6-0 with Thundurus. Alright. That's 2 for the Thunderbird. Well, our Thunderbird. Our Thunderbird came out on top in this one. So now we need to see something else. Hatterene. Do you take a +2? Absolute. Like, they would have to be Fizdef, which, I mean, they could be. I get the feeling that they're not, though. So we're just gonna go for the Tera Blast because... Do we lose if we lose... Actually, no, we don't lose if we lose Thundurus because we still have... Alright. We just have to click... Alright, let me also see something else. Does Hatterene kill us with anything? They would have to be offensive. They would have to be offensive Hatterene. They would have to be offensive choice specs, like, what will have you. Like, I could see this being a defensive Hatterene because of the fact that I have Okidogi and Cinderace. So if you're Spadef invested, it's like, why? You're just going to die to them anyway. If this isn't a Spadef invested Hatterene, or if it's not AV, this should kill. Alright. That's three for Thundy. 3 for Thundy. 3 for Thundy. That's my Thundy. Nothing on this team beats us anymore, bro. Necrozma doesn't beat us. Gouging Fire doesn't beat us. I mean, bro, Thwacky definitely doesn't beat us. Now, I'm not going to lie, that Spadef drop really, and I mean really, helped us out. However, even though the Spadef drop helped us out with the Clodsire, I feel like long term we were going to win that exchange. And my opponent cancels the battle. I just have to respect his decision. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, peace out.